So we're live here at the US Rowing Convention with Luke Reynolds, who's the editorial director of Rowing Magazine, which many of us receive as championship members of.
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
Right. So if you're on the championship level, which is, I think it's $65 a year or something.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
get this, and it's like I was telling your publisher, it's one of the few magazines I actually read in print.
Well, I'm flattered, Charlotte. Thanks for saying that. Yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I get it, but
I think it's because we're all deprived of rowing, just in general.
Yeah,
we all look forward to
this
seeing
time
rowing.
of year.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's shut in their erg room and happy. So
I know.
see some
So
pretty pictures.
You actually have some news for about the magazine.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We're very excited. Tomorrow we're going to be officially launching our Rowing News app.
Mm-hmm.
So all iPhone users can search for Rowing News in the Apple App Store. They can download the app. It's going to have the magazine for subscribers. They'll have an option to buy the magazine, or if you're already a USRowing member, like you mentioned, it's already in there. It's good to go. So you can actually have a digital version of the magazine.
So my Pixel.
We're working on getting it into the Android store. Don't worry, it's a part of our efforts. We're continually working to serve the rowing community to the best of our ability, and we're starting here with this Apple App Store app. It's going to have videos for training. It's going to have videos just showcasing crews and programs. So we're really, really excited.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot. I mean, you read the magazine and then you're done. Kind of, I guess you could go back and read.
Yeah, absolutely. You could reread it. We hope you do.
Well, somehow I feel compelled to keep back copies for some.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm going to make a collage or something.
That would be awesome. Let me know. Love to see that.
I could make boxes with rowing pictures on them. But so, will you have like live racing?
Yeah, great question. And not currently in the current system. We are working towards doing updates pretty continually. And video is obviously so important just because it really showcases our sport to the best of its ability. And another great part of the app is that we're updating it every day. So we're going to have fresh content in there every single day. So you get the magazine, you read the whole magazine, great. Go to the app, you'll see fresh content there.
Excellent.
So it's a really important piece of it.
And that's kind of, I do book publishing, Pierce Press is my company. And I have a travel guide that it just goes out of date so fast that I'm looking into doing an app with,
Yeah,
so I just don't know.
Absolutely. They're such a great resource because they reach people right where they are. Yeah. How many times a day do you pick up your phone?
I know,
right?
Especially when you're traveling.
Right especially.
This is a family destinations, and it's called the Day Tripper.
Yeah.
But so if do you know an app developer, or was that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are they, super expensive?
The app development process is really changing. It's getting to the point where you can almost drag and drop, just similar to like Squarespace or a WordPress website. We did use a professional app developer, and we were really happy with their work product. It's a company out of Poland called Reynolds. We thought they did a really nice job. We were really happy with the product. And it's one of those things where just like producing the magazine costs money, so does producing the app. But at the same time, that's what you've got to do to get in front of it.
Yeah, I feel like I have to do that with this book, because otherwise it's just so labor intensive to update.
To update it. Things are changing so fast. It's really remarkable.
Cool. So then the print magazine, I'm sure will continue.
Of course, the print magazine is kind of the staple. Chip Davis, our publisher, started Rowing News, the independent Rowing News, in 1994. So it's been around for nearly 30 years. And originally, the product that he was putting out was just a black and white newspaper that printed results.
Wow.
So really simple. So you can see we've come from a black and white newspaper.
Yeah.
We're now producing the glossy magazine. We've got rowingnews.com. We've got the app now. But the magazine is always going to be the cornerstone of what we're producing.
Now, what's the process of choosing content? I mean, I know that everybody wants their own thing covered, right? Like, so masters want more coverage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Para rowers want more coverage.
Yeah.
Diversity is a big thing.
Sure.
Is it weighted toward youth and collegiate, or is
That's a great question, and I would say we try to focus on who we serve the most. So if you're a US Rowing member, obviously the bulk of that are going to be your youth rowers as well as your collegiate rowers. Masters make up a large portion of it as well, but we of course try to serve our readers as best we can. One of our goals for 2020 is to enhance our content. So currently with our current system, we're focusing on the stories that we have the capacity to do. In 2020, our capacity is going to increase, and we're going to expand into some of those categories that you mentioned. Obviously, diversity is something we talk about continually in the office.
People can see themselves in a magazine like the official organ of USRowing. They're going to be
exactly. Yes, you're hitting the nail on the head, and it's so important to have representation. If you don't see people who look like you, then you're not going to imagine yourself in that position. So we really want to increase our reach as far as the communities that we're reaching, and just continue to enhance sport growing.
And that said, I know you have done some really excellent pieces on those different.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. We did a great piece on Anita de France a couple issues back.
I just saw her today.
She's a remarkable woman, and we should do a story on her every month because she's such a
she knows so much.
She really does, and just a pioneer in the sport.
Sure,
so,
yeah.
There are definitely pieces there, and something that we're aware of.
Sure.
And so we just are going to continue to try to enhance that content and really reach those communities.
And did you just come out with an issue, or was it?
Yeah, we did. So it's a monthly issue.
Yep,
that's correct. So we just came out with our best of 2019 issue. So that was published about hit most people's mailboxes about a week ago, around the weekend. And that's got the best of 2019. So all, the best crews and things of that nature. And our next issue will be the photo annual. So I know that's a lot of readers' favorite because it's just a beautiful yearbook of really some of the best.
Will that be extra size?
No, it's going to be the same layout as your normal rowing magazine. And then the photos are 99% user submitted. So it's a really great opportunity to showcase budding photographers, moms and dads and, aunts and uncles on the shores and all the other things. But always turns out to be really nice.
I know I was trying to get I'm doing a little drone workshop series at my community media station. And
now that's an area of rowing that's just untapped. Drone shots of anyone rowing, any show.
I know, it's so beautiful.
It really is.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Who was it? I think Ruth Moore from Rowing the World, she was on earlier, and she had a drone picture of some exotic location where Rowing the World is, they do rowing
trips, right?
Yeah, so great.
Yeah, it's really, I think it's one of the best ways to capture the sport.
I'm looking forward
maybe
to it.
not for coaching purposes, but for
I was going to buy
purposes.
One, and I thought, what if I crash this thing in the water?
Right, that is definitely a hazard of the sport.
I know, right? I guess there's some of them you can put little floats on.
Yeah, right. Yeah. As long as they're waterproof, knock on wood.
But anyway, so what is some of the coverage you're looking at coming up in the next few issues?
Yeah, absolutely. So like I said, we've got the photo annual coming up. We're featuring a couple different coaches, and I don't want to give it away too soon. Couple different programs, couple different coaches. I'm trying to think of February's issue. I believe it's over a collegiate coach, and then we'll be focusing on a couple different programs as well. And just here, in the past, couple hours, we've had probably 50 people come up to us and give us another story idea.
Oh
so
gosh,
our content
I
is
was
always
loving.
enhancing. And everybody there are so many remarkable stories.
Do you take user submitted or reader submitted?
That's a question. Yeah. So we have kind of two ways to do it. You can always email editor@rowingnews.com. That is the way to submit both letters to the editor as well as if you have a user, if you have a piece of content that you generated yourself. We also have on rowingnews.com the submit a news tip option. So you can submit a news tip.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So
it's rowingnews.com.
Rowingnews.com.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go there for all the information. And in 2020, we are going to be working on enhancing the website. Part of our we want to have daily content for everybody. So.
Well, I'm excited about this app. Is that's launching tomorrow?
Yes, it's actually it's officially launching tomorrow, but your viewers get the first scoop because it's actually already in the App Store. So if you want to download it, it's totally free to download.
Well, I might just go buy an iPhone.
Yeah, there you go. I know. I guess we're advertising for Apple now, but
I have a Pixel. It's pretty cool.
We'll be in the Android soon as possible.
I know.
So it's part of my next projects. But
Hydro was the same way. They had their app just available for
Apple users.
For Apple first. I don't know if they got the Android yet.
I would imagine so.
Yeah. Anyway, so I bought an iPad because the machine wasn't out yet. So we could use it on our regular machines. Anyway, so what else? Anything else you've been in? Are you going to any of the sessions here at the USRowing?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously it's Juniors Day tomorrow. So as a former juniors coach, I'd like to hit up some of the sections there. And then I'm sorry, I actually missed the women's diversity section today.
Yeah.
I was disappointed that I wasn't able to make that. Got in a little late. But and then I think Chris Korzanowski is here. I always love hearing him speak. He has just a litany of rowing knowledge. So I'd like to take one of his
he's the one.
speeches.
He's like the Olympic selection committee.
I believe so.
something.
Yeah. I know it's changed kind of over time.
And I think he was in the Joan Lind movie. I think they had a quote or a clip
really?
from him.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, he's
for sure.
he's a really remarkable.
So
coach.
you're a rower too and a coach?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Where do you row?
born and raised in Oklahoma City, so I row out of the Chesapeake Boathouse in Oklahoma City. So great venue down there. It's,
So I went to did a guest rowing in Oklahoma City.
oh, really?
At the Olympic Training Center.
Yeah, right at the Devon Boathouse.
Yeah, that's not the one you were talking about.
Yeah, so they're on. We have our sort of own boathouse row. So we
Yeah.
have the Chesapeake Boathouse, and then we have the Devon Boathouse. The University of Central Oklahoma has a boathouse as well. So
okay.
there are a lot of great facilities down there.
Yeah, so it was, the amazing facility,
Yeah.
venue. But there had just been like a tornado or something. So there's
Oh,
like
yeah.
all this stuff.
The weather is something that is to
Stuff
be
in the
taken
water,
into consideration
There were
for
big
logs
branches in
and
the water.
I have spent many hours
Yeah.
on the Oklahoma River
Uh,
dredging out
dredging
logs
stuff,
and
yeah.
things. And
So you continue to coach?
I'm not coaching currently.
Yeah.
I was most recently the head coach of OKC River Sport Junior Program.
Mhm.
But this opportunity with Rowing News might allow for
Nice.
some volunteering and
And
get
you
back
like
into-
journalism and
Yeah, I
editorial
love
stuff?
it. Yeah, and this is such a unique opportunity to be able to kind of mesh rowing with what I've been professionally
Well, yeah.
trained in as well. So.
Well, we hope to keep in touch with you and appreciate you coming by.
Yeah, well, what an honor it's been. Obviously, we're flattered that you would have us. So
No,
thank you
it's
so much,
great.
Charlotte. We
I just
appreciate
like
it.
to connect all these people.
Yeah, right. It's
like-
amazing.
It's a good thing.
It's literally all the
Yeah.
rowers are in one place. So
Yeah,
it's great.
Well, thank you all for tuning in to see our podcast today. We're not done. We're going to have John Wick come by for, yes, and Reba Knickerbocker maybe. I don't know. There she is over there. John Wick is going to come by. He's the director of coastal rowing for USRowing, and it's a really fresh and new and exciting field that USRowing is getting into. And John's he's so knowledgeable about it.
John's
it's
great
amazing.
guy.
So
Absolutely.
tune in at 7 tonight. That'll be live and also afterwards on the audio podcast. You can find it. We're at rowing.chat. It's a URL, one of the newfangled URLs. And you can find Ready Row USA and all the other Rowing Chat podcasts there. And thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks.